Welcome to another great episode of AirgunWebTV. Now, we wouldn't be able to bring you this great airgun content without our sponsors. And Umarex USA has been with us from the very beginning, and we're really excited about all the airguns they bring to the table here in the USA. In this episode, we're going to take a peek at some of these new products that should be out very soon. Everything from a lever action BB rifle that loads and fires like the real thing, all the way up to the big daddy of them all, the 700 plus foot-pound Umarex Hammer. But that's not all for this next episode. We're also going to toss in a little hunting footage with the 22 caliber Umarex Gauntlet as we get ready for the debut of the new 25 caliber. It really is a great time to be an airgunner. Hey guys, this is Rick with AirgunWeb and AirgunWebTV, and we're here at the range at Umarex USA. JB has picked out some very cool guns, and we're going to do a little shooting today. JB, what do we have here on the table?
Well, I've got three guns here for you.
Okay.
First, the anticipated 25 cal Gauntlet.
Excellent. So we've got the Gauntlet 25. Right. What else we got?
I've got you the new Legends cowboy rifle, the lever action.
And that one actually, the shells eject.
Shells come, yep.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Then another one here too, right?
Yeah, we've got the next generation of the Steel Stormy, or the 6-shot burst, or what we call the full auto guns, the fun guns.
All right, and that one is got a whole bunch of cool features on that too. So that's pretty awesome. So first things first, we want to shoot the Gauntlet.
Yeah, let's give it a run.
Excellent. Gosh, that's quiet.
Yeah, the pellet hitting the trap down there is a lot louder than the shot itself.
That is just awesome. I mean, the 22 is really good. I can't wait to get this. It's got almost, how many foot-pounds was this again? It was like upper high 40s, right?
Yeah, 47 with a 25 grain and 1900 PSI.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and you're shooting one of only two that we built thus far in the 25. So you know we're very early here, but it's gonna turn out to be as good as quality as the 22 and the 17 for sure.
It's awesome, and I think that when people have that as an option for a hunting rifle, I mean, it's grouping like it's just stacking them. So that's really, really good.
That's what we're after.
That's awesome. Okay. With the Gauntlet 25 caliber right around the corner, we thought we'd bring you a little footage of the Gauntlet 22 caliber in action. This is a great airgun and a great price point that really delivers. I know a lot has already been said about the Umarex Gauntlet, but I want to make sure that we hit all the key features. The most critical feature the Gauntlet brings to the table has got to be price point. The Gauntlet is a $300 PCP that's got $1,000 PCP features, performance, and accuracy. First of all, it runs off a removable air cylinder with a built-in regulator. This has a lot of advantages, and right out of the box, it delivers nearly 90 full power shots off a full fill. The fully shrouded barrel means it's very quiet and perfect for backyard or front yard shooting. The 177 and 22 come with a 10-shot magazine, and the 25 will come with an 8-shot magazine. And these magazines are very affordable if you want to have some extras for the field. Now, there's still a lot more things to talk about with the Gauntlet, but the bottom line is that the Umarex Gauntlet is a great option for your first PCP airgun.
These collared dubs, and you can shoot them anytime here. So I just smacked one with the Umarex Gauntlet using the 22 cal Hornets. Alright guys, so I took the first shot and I missed. I shot over his shoulder, but true testament to the Gauntlet's quietness. It freaked out for a second, but it had no idea what was going on, so it stayed there, and I was able to get the follow-up shot, which dropped him probably 30 yards, 35 yards away. So that's exactly where I'm sighted in at. Gauntlet takes another one. I got the Umarex Gauntlet 22 cal. We've already taken a couple of colored dubs, but I want to show you guys the versatility of this. So let's see what kind of jack we can get. Got a couple of collared doves already with the Umarex Gauntlet 22 cal. Decided I wanted to show you guys the versatility, so I picked me off this jackrabbit. He came running off the side of the road and we picked him up real quick. Just shows the effectiveness of the Umarex Gauntlet. Stay tuned, guys.
Hey guys, we are here in the shooting range at Umarex USA for a huge opportunity. I'm one of the first guys to get to shoot the Hammer. Now Kyle is here to tell me all about this rifle, and you've been one of the lead engineers on this, is that correct?
Correct.
And you've put blood, sweat, and tears into this gun, and we have got the opportunity to actually put some lead down range. Huge opportunity. What is the Hammer? I mean, we've seen it from SHOT Show last year, but what is it now?
The Hammer now is a 50 caliber, bolt action air rifle.
Okay.
It's fully regulated.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many shots are we getting out of this?
3 full power shots, and then you'll get a couple after that that are less.
Okay, so 3 full power shots. When you say full power, now there had been power up until this point, but this like takes things to like crazy levels, right? I mean, what are we talking about foot pounds?
It can get a little wild. We're talking about 700 plus. We can shoot a 550 grain projectile out of this gun, and it makes it quite an impact.
That's, because up until this point, we're sort of tickling that 500-ish, up and plus or minus a little bit. But you guys are taking that to over 700, which really just changes everything.
Correct.
I mean, I'm talking to some conservation officers and some fish and game places. When you're talking about 200 foot-pounds, okay, 300 pounds, okay, 500, all right, that's impressive. But when you start talking about 700 foot-pounds, that's incredible. And with what kind of accuracy are you getting with this gun?
At 50 yards, you should be putting it in the same hole. Literally in the same hole every time.
And, all right, so 3 shots, what pressure we need?
The tank is 4,500.
Okay, all right. So should we start doing a little shooting?
Why not? It's ready to go.
To pull the trigger, that's what we really want to know.
Yeah. I mean,
let's get that done, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Go.
What do you think about that?
It kicks a little bit more than a 270. That's actually got quite the wallop to it. Holy mackerel.
It's all there.
And it drilled right through the center.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What it's supposed to.
to cock it.
Okay, so yeah, just basically take your finger, hold it there, and it's really easy. Just pull back a little more.
Okay.
That just little bolt. That's the cock, and it's back in.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
So you're good for shot 2.
Now I know what I'm ready for.
There you go.
All right, so the first shot caught me off guard. I gotta tell you, the first one is it'll wake you up. But now you know what you got. It's just a good hard push.
It's a push.
It's not like a real sharp hit like you would get out of a firearm.
Great.
But it's a significant push.
Yeah, it's a different kick. I like to describe it as a push because it's a big push and it's not a sharp kick. Like I said, but you're pushing a lot of air out the end of it too. So you have to expect that.
That is awesome. I want to shoot it again.
All right.
Hey guys, we are at our super secret, top secret location in New Mexico, testing out some products, and we've got the new Gauntlet 25 caliber. Now I know you guys are watching the episode with us kicking it with Umarex in their shooting range. That was an awesome time, but you know, we really didn't have the chance to have our own and take it out and actually do some shooting. And that's what we're doing today. We're actually gonna go do some prairie dog hunting. But before we get out and start taking some prairie dogs, we need to make sure that this is sighted in at 50 yards like we need it to be. And I'm using the exact setup here when we get out in the field. So I wanna make sure that when I'm sighting this in, it's gonna reflect when I'm out in the field. Because sometimes if you're using a bench, you get all dialed in super perfect on a bench and then you take your rifle out into the field, it's gonna shoot differently. So you wanna make sure if you're gonna go hunting, that however you sight your rifle, you sight it the way you're gonna be using it. That's super important. So as soon as I got this in, I posted a couple videos on Facebook, had a lot of fun with that because I know you guys wanna know what are the real numbers we're getting out of this gun. First of all, it's regulated. So you fill your bottle to 3,000, maybe you can cheat and fill a little bit more. We'll get to that in a minute. But you fill it up and then the regulator just gives you just how much you need to make those shots super consistent. When I'm talking about consistency, if you fill to 3,000, you're gonna get about 21 shots, which is almost 3 full magazines. And your extreme spread is maybe 15, maybe 18 feet per second, which is really good. If you can fill to maybe 3,200, not that I'm saying you should do that, but if you did, you'll get those extra couple shots. What I'm finding is that every magazine drops about 500 PSI. So with the reg being, I'm guessing around 1,800 PSI, I don't know for sure because they didn't tell me, but I'm guessing that's about where it's at. You know, you need just a little bit more to make sure you get that full 3 mags. But anyway, if you go for 3 full mags, you're gonna get 24 shots with very little spread. And what that means that at 50 yards, you're gonna get some really good accuracy. And that's what we're gonna show you right now. You wanna see how accurate I can be off a shooting stick? We're gonna get that set up. We'll be right back. Oh yeah. Drilling it, buddy. I'm shooting the 25.4 grain JSB pellets. And with those pellets, I'm getting right at 45 foot-pounds. It may be like 44 and some change, but it's right at that 45 foot-pounds. 3 shots touching at 50, we'll call that done.
Yep, oh look at the blood.
Oh yeah.
Look at the bloody mess. He's down the hole.
Yeah, he didn't go very far.
He didn't make it very far. In fact, I see him right. I don't know if the camera's up, but he's just right there, just right inside the hole.
Yeah, he was pretty much done. So we're shooting the Umarex Gauntlet, 45 foot-pounds, 25 caliber, and we're using the H&N Hornets, especially since we can get some really close shots. I think if we're having to shoot at 100 yards plus, I may switch over to the JSBs just because for long range accuracy, I think they're a little better. But here inside 50 yards, just forget about it. These things are unbelievably devastating. They hit hard, you hear that solid thwack, which is what you want to hear. And the evidence is that there's a whole lot of blood in a dead animal. And that's what you want. You don't want them to be flopping around if you can help it. You want to be able to put them down straight away, and the Hornets are so good for that. And 25 cal, just excellent. We'd like to take a moment to thank Umarex USA for letting us come play with all their really cool toys and letting us get the scoop on some of this great new airgun gear for 2018. This is just the tip of the iceberg for what Umarex USA has to offer today's airgunners. Whether you're into replica action pistols or want to try hunting black bear, Umarex has the airgun that can get the job done. Be sure to stay tuned to AirgunWebTV for our upcoming episode featuring the new 25 caliber Umarex Gauntlet. Man, it really is a great time to be an airgunner.